How's it going? It's Dave. I'm here, I'm in the garden, and we're gonna dig some potatoes. Let's do it. All right, so here we are in the garden. We've had about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, of either 90-degree weather with 85% humidity or pouring down raining. And when I say pouring down raining, I mean pouring down raining buckets. And I've got potatoes that have been sitting in this, and I'm hoping and praying that they haven't either busted open or ended up rotten or whatever. If you were with me earlier this year, I did dig my russet potatoes. These are, I believe, they should all be, I'm going to lower you down here a little bit, there we go. These should all be red potatoes. Same deal, they're commercial potatoes that I purchased that just started chitting immediately, and so I took them and cut them up and planted them. And we're going to do what we always do. If you've been on any of my potato digs or sweet potato digs, I'm going to put you down here and fast forward. You're going to watch me work, and then we'll talk at the end. Stay tuned. If you like what you're seeing, like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. Please, it helps me with YouTube, with the algorithm. It helps get my videos out, and helps other people to see what we're doing here. That if it helped you, then maybe it could help somebody else, and I would really appreciate it. So thank you. All right, so we got the first part done. I actually had quite a few more white potatoes than I had expected. So that's a bonus, more russets. Now we're gonna do the rest of the reds. That bed had a little bit of reds in it. Hopefully I got them all. It was a little overgrown. Hey, that happens when you're trying to do a lot of stuff. But overgrown or not, I think I got them all. I'm gonna turn you around here real quick. And what we're looking at is the other bed. You can see it's overgrown too with that creeping stuff, as well as some grass. And I don't know what is that? Is that quinoa? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Anyway, they get the weirdest stuff here. So, but we got quite a few potatoes. And what I'm really excited about is on the last, with the white potatoes over there, I pulled 2 or 3 of these off. And I've got 2 or 3 more on this side, so I'll probably have about a half a dozen potato berries, which, let me get you turned back around. Potato berries, which I'm going to try to grow potatoes from seed. Read quite a bit about it. They don't come up true, and that's what I find exciting, to see what happens and to see what I get. And if I get something that may be more prolific, more hardy, more durable, all those good things that you look for in a plant, as well as, of course, taste good. And so I'm going to be trying those, and I'll certainly be doing videos, I'm sure, on that. So I'm going to get back down here on my hands and knees and we're going to dig some more potatoes. Okay, holy cow. That's my first baking potato. And by the way, this spring was hectic, but I apparently completely screwed up. I thought I planted far more red potatoes than what I've gotten, but these white ones, these russets, are coming up great. Look at that. That's going to be a nice baking potato. I'll find another one for the missus. There's another little, slightly littler, but baking potato for sure. Well, you just saw me get stung on camera for some reason. That bee didn't like me at all. So just to recap real quick, and then we're going to finish this dig. We don't have much farther to go. Just this last little section until we hit the green fence. Probably about, I don't know, 6 more plants at most. But yeah, I just got stung by a honeybee, I believe it was. I didn't actually see it. It flew right up and just went right up into the brim of my hat once she was up there. Then of course, stinger engaged. So I went inside for a couple minutes and threw some ice on it. I don't generally have bad reactions to it. If I do start to really puff up, then I'll take a Benadryl and antihistamine, which helps to diminish allergic reactions. That's not medical advice, that's just what I do. But I left it in there. The Lord only knows what the look on my face was when I haven't gone back and looked at this video at all yet. But I don't know what the look on my face was, probably abject terror. That's what happens. I have 6 hives here on the property, 2-acre property. And sometimes when I'm out here in the garden, I do get stung. Last year I got stung in the eyelid while I was picking watermelons. So they just sometimes get feisty, you know. But anyway, we're going to get back to these potatoes, which apparently is turning out to be almost all whites. And that was my my mistake, my misremembering, and I didn't go back and check my book. But we're going to finish them out because we've got a good haul already here. We could have, that's a yellow or orange, you know, tub. We're over half full now, and we've still got some to go, and these plants look like some of the stronger, healthier ones. So stick with me, and we'll be done in a moment. That's the bee that stung me. She's unfortunately gonna die because the stinger does tear out part of their insides. But there she is, if you can see her. I feel bad for her. She just got confused. But that is part of what goes on out here. Back to digging. My dog's chew toy. She must have come in here and buried it. I guess she's trying to get one to grow. All right, here we are at the official weighing table and scales. I did go back and look at my book, and I was sure there was more red potatoes there that I didn't get. And when I went back, lo and behold, I did find 2 or 3 plants that had simply, in the heat, I guess, and the wet and everything, they should have been harvested 2 weeks ago, probably a week ago. They the plants had just gone away and dissolved into the weeds. But I did get several more bundles, probably about another dozen medium-sized red potatoes. I figured you had seen enough of me crawling around on my knees, hands and knees, playing in the dirt, so I didn't video it. But we're here at the table. We're here for the big weigh-in. Let me, oops, hand over the camera. Let me turn you around. Okay, and we got the kitchen scale here. I actually tried to weigh these red potatoes on that scale, and the red potatoes didn't weigh enough to trigger it on the bathroom scale. So I guess it's used to great big people like me standing on it. So all right, so for red potatoes, we've got 4¼ pounds, and I'm going to add that to the 2 pounds that I had already harvested for 6½ pounds. I looked at my book, and I had planted about 2 pounds of red potatoes, 1.75 pounds roughly. Somebody else can figure out the math. I'm happy with that. That's a good haul for me. I don't have a lot of success with potatoes, and so I'm excited. Over 3 to 1, I'll take it. Now, before we do the russets, I will show you that we did get about 7 or 8 potato berries, and those are basically just like tomatoes. They have the fruit of the potato. They have the seed of the potato in there. I'm saving those. We're going to save the seeds. You save them just like a tomato seed. Scoop out the pulp, put them in a small container with a little bit of water, let them ferment a bit, and then spread them out on a dry paper towel, or spread them out to dry. The seeds are extremely small. They're tiny. Actually hard to see, kind of tiny. So, but other than that, we're going to try replanting them. I doubt I'll replant them this fall. I'd like to start them over the winter and get them good and vigorous and healthy before I plant them out. The other thing we got about 7 or 8 big white yummy grubs. If those bother you, don't let them, because my chickens love these things. They will chase each other around the yard fighting each other over them. So they go to the chickens. So now the big reveal. Is the russet potatoes, and I have them in an onion bag. I bought these onion bags years ago. I know you can buy them. I have no idea anymore where, and I don't even know what they would cost anymore, but we've got quite a few potatoes here, so we need to let the scale reset, and we're going to set those on them. And let's see. 19.5 pounds. And so we have another 9½ pounds of potatoes that we've already harvested. That gives us a total of 20, somebody help me, 29 pounds. Let me turn you around. So I planted about 6 pounds of the white potatoes, the russets, and ended up with 29 pounds, almost, not quite 5 to 1. That's a pretty good ratio. The reds I did not do as well. I know that some didn't come up, but still with 3 to 1, I'm happy with that. Certainly not anything's going to last you over the winter or the zombie apocalypse, but it's certainly a decent haul. The two together, we have about 35 pounds of potatoes at 350 calories per pound. We're talking quite a few calories, quite a few pounds, and quite a haul, considering that those were potatoes slated to be thrown out. So this is what I've been up to today, and I'd call it a success. Hopefully it will lead to me being able to do better harvests in the future, better harvests next year, or even this fall. I may try growing some fall potatoes as well, a small plot. But I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying prepared. I'll see you on the next video, and as always, please like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.